You join us here on the 15th of December 2025. We are 21 games through the season. We're almost halfway, and we are currently 6th in the table with Sheffield Wednesday in 5th place. How they're doing it, I do not know, but they're having a storming season. We're only 6 points off Preston at the top, so that's looking pretty tasty. There is a chance for us to push on to get promotion. So Middlesbrough 6th in the table, we're looking good. You can see from our fixtures at the moment, we're on an okay-ish run in the last 5, 2 wins, 2 losses and a draw. If you extend it back to the last 7, it looks okay, doesn't it? Just a little bit of a dodgy patch there. We do very, very well against the teams in the towards the top end of the table. We lost to Derby, who are bottom of the table. We lost to Hull, who are like on the edge of the relegation zone. But we have beaten Charlton, we have beaten QPR. We've got Bristol City, Blackburn and Hull again in the next few games. So Bristol City are currently 14th in the table. Blackburn, who are currently 18th in the table. And then Hull, who have moved up a little bit to 16th in the table. So we need to get 3 wins here, and then we should be good heading into a very busy January with the FA Cup in there as well. I'm not really bothered about making too many changes to the team at the moment. We have 1-2 on the bounce. Let's not make too many changes. I'm aware that Rossman needs a bit more game time. So does Robertone coming back from injury as well. Where is Britain? Britain is now 11 days away. So let's get into this first game of the stream, shall we? I wouldn't have thought they'd need to download face packs and logo packs and new EPL licenses. Well, if you want face packs for players outside the Premier League, for example, and things like that, it's good. From unlicensed leagues. And already early on here, Whittaker through. Whittaker scores. And 90 seconds in here, we are 1-0 up. You love to see it. Whittaker to put this corner into the middle. It's a terrible corner, to be fair, but it only goes as far as Neto Borges there, who can get this ball back into a more dangerous area. Hackney, edge of the penalty area, finds Bangura on this near side, takes a low shot, and it's underneath the keeper. And out of nowhere, we've taken a 2-0 lead here against Bristol City, and now we can start to think about maybe rotating a couple of players. We've got a few guys on the pitch who aren't playing particularly well. Pring brings the ball forwards then for Bristol City. Cross into the middle. Come on, deal with this one. That might be the closest they've come so far. There is youth take. It's not until like March time though. I can just turn it up a little bit if that's any better for you guys. If it is, it's quiet. Okay. Okay, we have conceded the goal there. Look, I'm trying to focus on... I mean, if I do that... Right, 15 minutes to go in this game. Let us change some of the instruction. Let's drop the tempo a little bit. Let's up the time wasting. It's as loud as it will go right now, according to this, for you guys. And apparently, we have got all 3 points wrapped up here as well. Edmundson there with the goal in the back of the net. Can we get a 4th goal here towards the end of this match as Strelic is carrying the ball down that far side of the pitch, and he's got bodies waiting in the middle. Rossman's in there. Robertone is getting in there. So's Hackney. Back to Strelic. Can he find the ball to Hackney? He does, and Hackney gets the goal. You love to see it. 4-1 then. This will do nicely for the goal difference. I am very concerned about 27 Bristol City shots, though. That should not be happening. 27 Bristol City shots. And yeah, okay, this demonstrates even more. Their XG was absolutely atrocious. Maybe we shouldn't worry about that too much, potentially. Let's keep going. Friday night game. Friday afternoon. Oh, Boxing Day game. It's the Boxing Day game. Oh, it's Christmas Eve, everyone. It's Christmas Eve. Oh, we missed Whittaker's injury, by the way. He's out for 3 weeks. Okay. So that means on the right wing instead, this might give a chance for Naipan to stay in the team and Robertone to come in on that right-hand side. Interesting. Right, Blackburn at home. Again, they're a team who are in the bottom half of the table. It's a game that we have to be winning. It's a game that we should be winning. We're 4th in the table. They are down in 20th. We've got to win this. Bangura then gets the ball inside to Hackney, gets it back, finds Naipan in front of him, gets it back. He just loves touching the ball, but he gets it into Naipan in a very dangerous area now. He just keeps it in play there. Puts that low cross in, and there's Robertone. First start back after his injury, and he gets his 6th goal of the season. Great start to the game there. Let's get on. Falcao up top and Strelic in behind. See if these two can make a bit of a difference in the second half. We need a second goal, really, as Blackburn have had 10 shots. Again, we are conceding a lot of shots, but none of the... I don't think we've seen an actual Blackburn highlight yet, have we? Can I play with India and win the World Cup? She's not really into... Oh, it's not even the country. I was thinking about my sister. My sister's called India. I was like, I mean, I could do. Incredible goal, by the way. That came out of nowhere. If your strikers aren't going to score, your left back has to score a banger. And look at him dancing like that as well. I do enjoy some of the celebrations here as well. Right, now we're 2-0 up. We've got a bit of breathing room. Are Blackburn going to find the back of a net here? Yes, they are, frustratingly. Okay. Well, good job we scored our second goal, isn't it? We're 87 minutes in the game now, and I've neglected to make many more changes, actually. I should have done, but Bangura hasn't got his goal contribution yet this game. He now does have his goal contribution this game. We can't drop the man. I want to drop him, so I want to bring Rossman back into the team, but we can't drop him. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists, or 3 goals and 1 assist in the last 4 games now. So he's really, really doing quite well, and despite the fact that we are conceding 15 shots and not creating as many, we are winning games. We are being very clinical, aren't we? Okay, that makes it... Is that 5 wins on the bounce now? 4 wins on the bounce. Okay, we could make it 5 with a win against Hull, who beat us at the start of the month 3-1 in a really bizarre game. Oh, was this... No, this wasn't the game where we conceded. Scored. I think the game we scored a weird goal was the Derby game, and then they battered us and they're bottom of the table. These are 2 very weird results. I'd like to think this time we're going to do much better against Hull, if I'm honest with you. Much better. So we move up to 3rd place in the table there with all of that. If we click onto the Championship, you can see it a bit better here, can't you? Up to 3rd. 3 points behind Preston now. So Preston lost to Stoke. Interesting. Yeah, Ollie McBurney scored a hat-trick against us. That was it, wasn't it? So we need to somehow stop Ollie McBurney. Right, we're on a good run. Let's try and keep that going. Let's get revenge on Hull. And interestingly, Hull aren't playing Ollie McBurney. That's a huge advantage for us early doors, actually. But they did have our number previously. Hopefully they don't have our number again. We haven't really seen many highlights for the opposition in their favour so far. And maybe actually we are going to get away with this one here as Strelic plays the ball through to Naipan. Naipan has got the better of the defenders around him. Go on, fella. Finish this one off. He can't score. I agree. I would have scored that as well. I don't know. He's a good facilitator, is Naipan. Strelic, oh my word. Huge. Oh, he's offside. Offside. Hull free kick then, 15 minutes in. I hope they shoot because they're less likely to score if they shoot. That's a very difficult name to pronounce. I'm not going to try it. He came close to scoring, didn't he, actually? I think Solbren actually got the touch on that rather than cover the crossbar, so it was a decent save there, actually. And Hull looking to get down that far side of the pitch. Somehow their winger is beating our men for pace here, and it's a disallowed goal for offside. Oh, we scored! I thought it was Hull. I forgot we were in the second half. I was like, oh no. I was about to get really upset about that. But we have scored. Lenihan then gets the goal there to send us in front of him in the 66th minute from the corner. Targets corner as well. Comes off the bench. Takes a set piece. Lenihan there. Rises highest. Good, powerful header. Right, now a counter-attack's on the way here, actually. Tactical changes haven't actually happened yet, so we are still countering at this moment in time. Rossman does well to get past his man. He's got 2 bodies waiting in the middle. One of them's Falcao. Can he find Falcao? No. And Jones now's got plenty of space in front of him, and Callum Britton has got even more space in front of him to run into. He finds Robertone, who just cuts back a little bit, passes forwards, intercepted. Why is this such a long highlight? What is happening here? I feel like there's definitely going to be a goal at the end of this based on the length of this highlight that we've seen. And it's looking like it's going for Hull's favour right now as Undala crossing the middle. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, okay, fairs. Well, the good news is the tactical changes haven't taken place yet, so we can just say no. We now need to try and score a goal, please. I tell you what, from 15 points available to take 13 is not bad. Is not bad. We're 4 points behind Ipswich, who are top of the table. We could have snuck into the automatic spots though had we won that. That would have been really good for us, but we'll take where we are on the table right now. We'll take that. We've got Derby on the 1st of January, then Southampton on the 4th, and then finally a week off after that to the Colchester game, where we are going to rotate a little bit, to be fair. We spoke to his agent a few weeks ago, and he told us what he would have wanted. Interesting that he wants to be a squad player. That's interesting. Remove and exclude strength in midfielders, suggest the promise, finalise the promise, and negotiate contract. He wants £16,000, 16 and a half. There we go. I mean, that feels very reasonable for Tomiyasu, who is clearly a step above where we need players to be. A decent Premier League player. It's a shame because it would mean that Callum Britton isn't going to play much football after this, but you know what? I think it's worth it. Now, we've got a lot of players who are unregistered. Oh, Malanda! We got Malanda finally. He's come back after his loan spell at Charlotte FC. He's back, so we've got Malanda available to us now, who on paper might end up actually being the best centre-back at the club. His name's there above Lenihan, so Malanda has got to start playing. So it's a one-in, one-out situation here. So Edmondson out, Malanda in. Lucas Engel is back as well. We could probably do with you playing a little bit as well, Lucas Engel. Matthew Target, can we just cancel your loan at this point? We can terminate his loan, which will save us about 30... He's on 80 grand a week at the moment, right? He's on 80 grand a week. We pay 32. That's a huge chunk of money that we're paying. And he's not being played. So I think it makes sense for us to... I clicked off on accident then. If we go to transfer, terminate his loan. He's gone. Get back to Newcastle. And then we can unregister Target and get Lucas Engel in the team. Because that makes more sense to me. Oh, wow. Bids already for Bergsorg and Silvera coming through there. That was quick, wasn't it? So Cardiff wants him for 1.9 million. I don't think I want to mess around. I don't think I want to mess around trying to negotiate this up. We just don't want him. We want him gone. I'll take any money. Silvera, 500,000 they're offering there. He's worth 500,000. Okay, that seems fair. Derby County. Oh, is it literally Derby County next? I'm not making it up, right? Not bottom of the table now because they thrashed us, didn't they? A win moves into the promotion places. Let's go. No reaction from the players. Will you continue this playthrough after the beta? We'll see, maybe. If we get promoted, yes. If we don't... if we get promoted, maybe. If we don't, definitely not. We'll go straight on to something else. Ben Brereton Diaz, by the way, is still good because he's just powered his way through there, taken a shot, and Solbrenn's pushed it behind for a corner. Ben Brereton Diaz in the middle once again, finds the man in the middle, and Derby County just seems to be maybe our bogey team because they thrashed us earlier on in the season when they were bottom of the table. They're in 22nd place right now, and they are taking the lead here. Derby County with a free kick then, 65 minutes in. If this goes in, we have to make some severe changes. It almost does, to be fair. Rebound sent wide. Okay. Time to make some changes. Fry's going to come off for Britain. I'm going to bring Malanda on as well for Jones. I'm then going to bring Rossman on the left. I'm going to bring Falcao on up top. And I'm going to bring Strelic on behind the striker. Right, we need to win the ball high up the pitch here. And it's what we've done with Robertone. Coming deep to collect that one there, to be fair, actually. Malanda, it's the first time we've seen him touch a ball in a Middlesbrough shirt. Finds Lenihan to his left. Forward to Hackney. Forward to Rossman. Now here we go. Find Falcao. That just bounced in front of Robertone's feet there. No, Strelic's feet there, sorry. And Strelic just couldn't quite get a foot on that one. He's on a 6.3 rating, bless him. Maybe it's time to actually start Falcao for a couple games because Conway can't score, Strelic can't score. Maybe it's time to actually start Falcao for a couple. Luckily, in other games, other players are scoring. This one, Derby just seem to have our number. I can't believe we're losing twice to Derby County. Oh, Falcao! We've played them twice in recent weeks. They're in the relegation zone. We've lost to them twice. We do stay in third place, though, which is good. We just have now dropped 5 points behind Preston. And 7 points behind Ipswich now. They're just starting to get a bit of a lead, aren't they, across ahead of the playoff teams there. We are 4 points ahead of Southampton and 3 points ahead of Oxford Coventry Wednesday. Okay, we need to get back to winning. Only a couple of days off until the Southampton game, who are in 8th place in the table. We need to be a bit careful with that as well. Kickoff's upon us. Engel gets his first touch. Rossman in front of him gets a touch. But of course, it's the kickoff highlight which catches me out every single time. I do think it's a good game, though. I'm enjoying it. I think a lot of people are being very, very harsh. Oh. Fuck me. We've seen that happen once before. This is a very strange bug, isn't it? This is a very strange one that's happened. I'm not quite sure what triggers it. Not really sure what triggers this. It's frustrating now because it's happened against us. Previously, it happened for us, and it was really quite good. Although, saying that, we did actually go on to then lose the game where we scored a goal like this. Finds Malanda to his right. He's got Callum Britton in support to his right, but decides to take it on himself, and is doing quite a good job, to be fair, of finding a pass through to Robertone. There's Naipan, who can't score. Still can't score. Okay, at this point we've got to drop him. Corner, Robertone, 43 minutes on the clock. It'd be nice to score one just before the half-time break to make my team talk a little easier. And Lenehan's there. And Lenehan scored. There's Malander who gets there. Lenehan had the initial header. And then Malander gets on the rebound. And then in just his second appearance for the club, you love to see it. Now, can we score from another corner? Robertone on the near side this time. Into the middle. It was nodded goalwards. Is it still going to go goalward? There's Naipan, who should have scored earlier on. There's Callum Britton. Again, he's... You know, sometimes in Football Manager where, like, there's just one player or, like, a staff member that really starts to annoy you, and it kind of, like, starts to affect how you feel about that person in real life. I'm getting that right now with Naipan. I'm getting that. Southampton looking to come on the break forwards here with 70 minutes on the clock. We're getting to a pivotal point in the game now where Callum Britton has let him just run past him. Callum Britton, what are you doing, fella? You fractured your leg and all of a sudden, physically, you're now rubbish. Understandable, I suppose, really. Good save, Solbrin. He's playing as if his career depends on it, and his career does depend on it because I am trying to sign a better goalkeeper this off-season. This off-season is January. And I think Southampton are going to do something good from this. The number 11 is completely unmarked in the middle. They don't need him, though. How have we allowed that to go in the back of the net? Southampton, luckily, couldn't get on a fast break there. We have got some defenders back now, but Callum Britton is just being skinned here, isn't he? Oh, that's a really nice goal. That's a really nice goal. That was a really cool back heel, to be fair. It's too late now, fellas, to try and go on a fast break. We're not going to win the game. You may score a goal. Tim Rossman might score a goal. But it's too little too late. My God. Arguably with a much better team there. 60% possession. 18 shots. And yeah, the right back's getting lit up. Callum Britton has not been good since coming back from injury. He's not been good since coming back from injury, which is concerning. Still in the playoff spots, but we were 2 games ago. 2 games ago, we were like 3 points off Preston, weren't we? Now we're a mile off. Okay. He was the guy that came through the, what was it called? The transfer room request, didn't he? And he was kind of the guy recommended there. Leading championship player, potentially Premier League standard. Chat, thoughts on this goalkeeper? I can't pronounce his name now. Well, maybe I could. I'm not going to try the first name because what looks to be like an L to me with a sort of slash through it, it does not sound like an L. I know that for sure.
Sławomir Abramovich.
Okay. Sławomir Abramovich. Sławomir Abramovich. I feel stupid now just saying it over and over again. Abramovich, though, is the surname, I'm pretty sure.
Sławomir Abramovich.
I think I can do that. £400,000 to 4.1 million. Okay, there's quite a big gap there. Let's lowball them to start off with, and we'll go in with £800,000, I think, to start off with. Suggest. Okay, well, this isn't going to happen, is it? This isn't going to happen. Follow up on your interest. Yeah, I'd like to follow up on my interest, but I also don't want to pay an insane amount of money. So they want more money. Let's just... I'll tell you what, 3 million. How does that sound? Oh, now we're getting there a little bit. Chat, do we think that's okay? 3.5 with £1 million in instalments, so a £4.5 million total. Do we think that's okay, chat? Well, if you think it's decent, I think it's decent. Let's make the offer. Work permit issue. Yeah, I did notice that. I think we should have to give him an ESC spot, and I think we've got spots available, which is fine. Oh yeah, Tomiyasu. What go on with Tomiyasu? I've not really been looking at the news, have I? Oh, yeah, okay, fair play. He's gone to Saudi Arabia. I thoroughly understand that. What's he on contractually? Somewhere between 38 and 48. He wanted like 10 for us, didn't he? It wasn't very much at all. Right, FA Cup time. Colchester FA Cup. They are 5th in League 2. This should be a win, shouldn't it? This should be a win. Hopefully we'll have Abramovich, the keeper, coming in soon to have a real new-look back line, actually, to be fair, with 2 different defenders in there and a new goalkeeper. We could turn another centre-back as well if we wanted to, really, to make it 3 in the back line. But McGree is running circles there. Oh, how have we not done that? Malander finds Britton, who is struggling and he's come back from his injury here. Oh... At this point, you need to find a new right-back as well, I think. Jeez. So Luke Ayling might still have a job, maybe, potentially. We actually could do with a backup right-back if Tomiyasu's not joining, and that's not great, is it? I'm more interested in seeing what... I think Laura's just logged out. I don't think she realises. The suspense that she's left us all in here as Robertone scores. Are we getting chicken nuggets or not? This is what we need to know. Doing Middlesbrough save, got third in my first season. Second season was first undefeated. FM crash. Now my save is corrupted. That is horrendous. Actually, that is horrible. I do apologise on that. As if it's my fault. It's not my fault. It is my fault for conceding goals to Colchester, though. Look, I'll be honest. It's we don't care about the FA Cup, do we? We don't care. All we care about is getting promoted. Kante out wide to Bangura on this near side. Bangura gets past his man, just steps past him. Cuts inside past him now. Now he's in the area, takes the shot, saved. Again, into Bangura, who has looked very dangerous since coming on, and we've hit the crossbar. 10 minutes to go here. Naipan is doing amazing work. He's come off the bench here. He's full of energy. He just has to find that one crucial pass. Oh! How? We've done really well actually since changing the tactical instructions, and maybe we should look to try and tweak those tactical instructions permanently, because we've looked so good since changing things a little bit, haven't we? I need to remind myself what we've done actually. Naipan, Bangura, come on, that's offside, and Robertone. Oh, for goodness sake. Robertone now. We've got 2 minutes of added time. We've had so many chances. That's the ball. Conway's header. Oh, insane. Colchester have pulled off an upset here. We just weren't good enough for the first 70 minutes of this match. We weren't good enough. At least we can just focus on winning the league now. Oh, but that's not good, is it? That's not good. 3 losses on the bounce is not good. And West Brom... bottom. Okay, that's going to be a loss, isn't it? They're 24th in the Championship, so that's not going to be good either, is it? We knew we weren't going to get a work permit for Sławomir. I can't remember how you pronounce the first name now. Have I still got it on Google Translate?
Sławomir Abramowicz.
Sławomir Abramovich.
Sławomir Abramowicz.
I think I can get away with that. Anyway, we'll appeal it. It won't work. It'll go to the ESC thing and we'll get him that way. Hibs making a loan offer for Bergzorg until the end of the season with a future mandatory fee of 1.8 million. That'll be nice. Callum Britton injured, bruised shin, out for 1 to 3 days. Okay, it's not too bad. Leipzig want Hackney on loan. Wow, okay. They want him on loan to the end of the season. And if he plays 10 games, they'll give us 15 million. That is kind of tempting. However, we need him. We're going to need him in our promotion push, so I'm going to reject it. Right, we are giving an ESC spot to Abramovich here. So the young goalkeeper is joining us for £4.5 million. It's 3.5 up front, I think, isn't it? And then he gets another million down the line. Accept that. Welcome in. So is this... Do we just go and straight into the deep end here? Malanda, Lenahan, Engel is good. Although I think maybe Neto Borgia should probably come in for a game here. Strelic up top, Robertone through the middle, and then we can now get where is he? Morgan Whittaker back on the right hand side, back from injury, which means that Falcao's dropped off the bench here. Do they just not? He is dropping still. He's now 30. He's still 39. His pace has dropped to 7. His finishing is actually still very... Falcao. Look, it's fine. He's not going to be on the bench this game. We'll deal with it. Bad news, we're 1-0 down. Good news, nuggets are on the way. Right, we did change a few tactics, didn't we, this time around, to see if this would make a difference or not. I didn't start your new keeper. Oh, okay, that's... I think at this point then, it's clearly a case that Solbrun has realised it's inevitable that he's being dropped. And so he may as well just go out on a real low. He'll just go out on a real low and decide that, no, it's not worth it anymore. I'm just going to... I mean, to be fair, there's a whole comedy of errors there from our defence and goalkeeper. Hackney now. Out wide to Whittaker. Whittaker has got a lot of space to run into in his first game back from injury. Now in the penalty area. Surely he just finds Strelic here. There we go. Morris again. Gets past his man. Go on, fella. Oh! Almost finds the back of a net. Good save by the keeper there. That's more like it. That's what we need to see more of. Can't score from this corner. Oh, I thought Whittaker was going to unleash one there, but he didn't. Goes back out to Robertone. Just put a low cross in. Come on. Penalty? Penalty! Come on! Moet brought down Robertone. This is the way back into the game now. Right, who's on spot kicks for us this time? Number 11. That is Morgan Whittaker. Come on. First game back. Gets his goal. There we go. 2-2 on the clock. Hello. Hello, Laura. Here we... She's hiding herself from the camera. Thank you very much, lovely. I love you. Oh, we scored a goal as well. The power of Nuggets. The power of the Nuggets. Come on. I look down to see my Nuggets and I look up and I see that we scored a goal. Whittaker finds Naipan. Naipan steps inside and finds Strelic. Good job we didn't take him off. Well done coming back there. Very happy with you all. 3 points on the board is good. Have we scored that? We've scored the most goals in the league. We've scored the most goals in the league. We just need to work on conceding. Or not conceding. We could get Lewis Miley on loan to help with the midfield a little bit, maybe. How is that deep line playmaker? I wouldn't mind Lewis Miley coming in as an additional player here. Leading championship level player. We've got to take these opportunities as they arise. And that one has arisen in front of us like that. Enjoy the match tonight, play your own way. Let's just try and get players comfortable as we take on Stoke City here. But our two centre midfielders, who really, to be fair, haven't done much wrong this season at all in the slightest, are now going to have to start thinking about how do we stay in the team ahead of Lewis Miley here. Because Lewis Miley is hopefully going to be arriving ASAP. Hackney. That's how Hackney stays in the team. Oh my word. He just literally heard me. He heard me saying he's going to be out of the team. And decides to do that. Only his second goal in 28 matches. That's outrageous, by the way. This is outrageous. He chips the key. He's 25 yards out there with that chip. 25 yards out. Oh my God, what a ball. Hackney has suddenly turned into prime Pele. I don't know. Maradona, something like that. Couldn't quite get the touch on that. If Morris now scores as well, that would be insane. Oh, Morris assists Hackney. They heard me. They literally were listening, weren't they? Here we go on the counter. Strelic goal incoming. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. That's hilarious. Just got FM26 comment to get started. It is good fun. I'm enjoying it. It will feel frustrating trying to navigate around to start off with. And there are things that maybe aren't in the game that we're very used to before or changed. 90% of the same information is still there, I'd say, but it's that 10% that sometimes you need. It's just like, I can't really find it. I'm not quite sure if it's still there or not, which is a bit frustrating. Oh, Strelic does score, by the way. Strelic does score that goal. Insane. Insane. And like how chat was saying, okay, I'm going to drop Rossman next. If Rossman doesn't score, then Lewis Miley is going to play in Rossman's place on the left wing. Surely not. Surely won't happen again. Insane. Can we get out wide to Rossman? If he scores now, I swear to God, he puts a good cross into the middle. Strelic's there. Oh my word. Strelic with 2 now. Rossman with the assist as well. So he maybe didn't get the goal, but Rossman got the assist to stay in. Right, this is actually working. The game is genuinely listening to me right now. Who else needs a good game here? Tell you what, Naipan. Naipan has not scored for a while. We dropped him because he's been quite poor. If Naipan now scores, because I'm going to drop him for Lewis Miley if he doesn't, that's the key word we have to use here, then something weird is happening, isn't it? We've dominated so far. Keep it up, fellas. Thomas now for Stoke on that far side with 30 minutes to go. As I burp a little bit of... Tastes like nuggets as well. That's a good goal, isn't it? 2 minutes of the added time to go. I don't think there's any chance that Stoke are going to win this game, so I can relax. We are going to win it. We are going to pick up 3 points here, which is great. But they may score a third goal And that would be unfortunate because I'd like the +2 goal difference and I'd like to stop conceding quite so many goals. And it wouldn't be great for our goalkeeper on his debut to concede 3. Ball cleared more, kind of more effectively. Dubois brings it forward. That's a good name, Dubois. It's not a great look, is it, for our new goalkeeper to score concede 3 on his debut, is it? It's not a great look. Anyway, we should hold on here now for 3 points. Not the best of performances there from... It's interesting. Their goalkeeper's on a 7.7 rating despite us scoring 4 goals. That's insane, by the way. But now we're just 2 points behind Preston and 7 points behind Ipswich. We're getting up there again, which means we're going to start losing games again. Because every time we get within a win of being in the top 2, we start to drop down. I don't think my assistant manager's been poached. If he has been, that is frustrating, isn't it? But we'll have a look in a second. Oh, shit. Maybe you're right. Assistant manager has... We've not got one. We have not got an assistant manager. Interesting. Good spot. Huge spot there from the chat. Oh, Antonio. Look, Antonio, come on then. Let's get you in, fella. Approach to sign. There we go. I don't want to spend too long dithering on that. Oh, Preston on the 24th. That's a huge game. Oh, my word. There's a huge game coming up. I did not realise this big game coming up here. Lewis Miley is joining us on loan. 50% of his wages being paid. No monthly paying fee. A squad player as well. Now, did we... I don't recall setting... It might just say preferred... They want him playing as a centre midfielder, which we don't use. Let's keep that on the down low. All right, let's keep that on the down low. Loan cannot be... Oh, he can be recalled. Okay, well... Tough. Tough, I'm afraid. He's going to have to play deeper as that... yeah, there we go. Let's get this game done against Preston. I realised someone asked for a league table update. We'll do it after this game. After this game. 3rd versus 2nd in this game. We're 3rd at home against 2nd place Preston. This has to be a win. Morris on the ball then. He's happy to hold on to his starting spot for now. But it's likely that he will lose that to Lewis Miley. Whittaker does well to get past his man in the penalty area. Can he find a low cross or will he shoot himself? He finds Morris. Shot blocked by his own player. It comes back to him. And Aidan Morris gets his first goal of the season. He is determined now, isn't he? I've literally just said seconds ago. That's actually insane, isn't it? I said, oh, he's going to get replaced. Suddenly scores. Relic holds on to possession. Can he just find a little ball into the middle? Or is that a penalty? No. Referee said no penalty. Whittaker, though, still bringing the ball forward. Shoots from distance over the crossbar. We need to hold on to this win. We are nullifying Preston really well in terms of the chances they're creating. I mean, our XG's been terrible, actually, to be fair. But it might all change here. Hackney is shaping up to shoot, ladies and gentlemen. Off the crossbar, and Morris can't quite react quick enough to put that one back goalwards. Morris, by the way, is on a run. Morris cuts it. Oh, penalty? Okay, there we go. We'll take the penalty, but I don't know why Morris didn't just like bang it there and take the shot. Instead, Morgan Whittaker is looking to score another penalty for us, and Whittaker doesn't. Oh, jeez, that was bad. 3 more minutes, and then we'll have beaten 2nd place, and we move into 2nd place ourselves. That's huge. That's a huge result for us there. 1-0 against Preston. We've got a week until the end of the transfer window. I want to just see if we get this right back into the club or not. We can see the full league table now. Ipswich, top of the table on 60 points. We're 7 points behind them in 2nd. Norwich, level on points, but behind us on goal difference. They've got a slightly better defence than us, but we are scoring a lot more goals than they are. Preston, who we just beat, have dropped down to 4th place in the table as a result. Oxford now in 5th place as well on 50 points, 3 points behind us. And then Sheffield Wednesday sneaking to 6th on 48. So we've got a nice 5-point gap to them and a 6-point gap to Coventry outside the playoff spots after 29 games played. We are looking good for at least a playoff spot this season.